Hello, my name is Natasha Thorp. Welcome to my lounge from a rather rainy Johannesburg. To tell you a bit about my inspiration and my influences, growing up I used to hear stories about the golden age of South African theatre, and I would hear these stories from my gran and my great uncle, who was an amateur actor during the 50s and the 60s in South Africa and Rhodesia. And when I was about 5 or 6, I had my very first drama class, and in that class the teacher told us to use our imaginations and go into an imaginary world, and then we had to take someone with us into that world. And I knew at that age that I wanted to be an actress. I knew what I wanted to do with my life, and I've been fighting for that dream for so long. I am 35 and I'm still fighting for that dream. I've been working in TV for the last 10 years. So I know that I can take that foundation of working in live TV into my career as an actress, whether it's being very disciplined, very punctual, extremely well read. But there's a part of me that feels I'm not good enough to be a professional actress. I have amateur experience, but I have no professional experience, and that's why I want to come to Royal Birmingham. Nothing would make me happier. It would literally be a dream come true to know that I am surrounded by such a high caliber of trainers and students who could help me become that great actress that I believe I can be. All I want is to be able to take my audience into that imaginary world with me. So I hope you enjoy my audition and that I get to meet you soon. Thank you. The first monologue I'll be performing for you is from the play The Flick by Annie Baker, and it's Act 5. My character is Rose, and I've just found out some really bad news from my co-worker Avery. Whoa, okay, that's really intense. That's a really intense thing to ask us to do. I'm just curious. Your dad teaches semantics at Clark, right? How much does he make? And you have a free ride, right? I still have like $20,000 in student loans to pay off, and my mom's a secretary, and I don't have a rich dad. And Sam is 35 and he lives in a shitty attic above his crazy parents. And this isn't a job we have while we go to college. This is what we feed ourselves with. So I just think that you should think about that. It's just a really, really intense thing to do, to ask someone who's super in debt and someone who didn't even go to college to give up their jobs to defend you. It just makes me feel like you don't really get it. Hello again. The next monologue I'll be performing for you is from Shakespeare's Henry VI, Part 3. It's Act 5, Scene 4. I'm playing Margaret, and we've suffered a huge loss. I'm rallying my troops. Great lords, wise men ne'er sit and wail their loss, but cheerly seek how to redress their harms. What, though the mast be now blown overboard, the cables broke, the holding anchor lost, and half our sailors swallowed in the flood, yet lives our pilot still. Is it meet that he should leave the helm, and like a fearful lad with tearful eyes, add water to the sea, and give more strength to that which hath too much? Whilst in his moan the ship splits on the rock, which industry and courage might have saved. What a shame. Oh, what a fault were this. Say Warwick was our anchor, what of that? And Montague, our topmast, what of him? Our slaughtered friends, the tackles, what of these? Why, is not Oxford here another anchor?
and Somerset another goodly mast. The friends of France, our shrouds and tacklings. And though unskilful, why not Ned and I for once allowed the skilful pilot's charge? We will not from the helm to sit and weep, but keep our course, though the rough winds say no, from shelves and rocks that threaten us with wreck, as good to chide the waves as speak them fair. And what is Edward but ruthless sea? What Clarence but a quicksand of deceit? And Richard but a ragged fatal rock? All these enemies to our poor bark. Say you can swim. Alas, 'tis but a while. Tread on the sand, why there you quickly sink. Bestride the rock, the tide will wash you off, or else you famish. That's a threefold death. This speak I, lords, to let you understand, if case some of you would fly from us, that there's no hoped for mercy with the brothers, more than with ruthless waves, with sands and rocks. Why, courage then, what cannot be avoided 'twere childish weakness to lament or fear.